Hello, everybody, and welcome to the worst year of our lives. My name is Scott. That's Drew to my left, your right. I have good news and bad news type situation. Good news, we're recording the podcast. Bad news, AEW Dynamite just started, and we're watching it on mute on the TV again because it worked well last time. And
no one complained.
And nobody yelled at me on the Twitch stream on Sunday for giving spoilers for a show that happened the day before the podcast came out. Seems a lot more like your problem than mine, pal, but okay. But if you think you're not getting spoilers for Wednesday Night Dynamite AEW
Why
September,
did you say
I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. I think I'm having a series of mini strokes, okay. Which is what I call jerking off.
Yeah.
For September 28th, 2002. You're hearing this, however, on September 28th. You're hearing this on September 28th, 2023. If you were saying, I have a brain injury.
Well, if this was the first season, that might be true, where we recorded things so far away, so
we would be sure that real time never caught up with us, and it worked.
We're not going to start releasing these until the week they happen. So we've got 6 months to record 6 months worth of shows. Well, let's stay on that track. Oh, sorry, it's March and we haven't recorded one in a month.
We haven't recorded in months. We started in May 2017 for the first episode to go up January 2018, and we made it on time for less than 6 months.
Yeah, and
then the last episode was yesterday?
We haven't finished season 1 yet. We moved on to 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna finish one.
We'll get back to 1. It was It was early COVID, right?
Early COVID, yeah.
It was like July. It was when we started seeing people again. Yeah. After COVID. So June, July 2020.
Yeah, something like that.
Good stuff. We nailed it. So we were only a year and a half late. We were only a year and a half late after starting 7 months early.
Correct.
Perfect.
You know why? It's because we trimmed all the fat, and the fat was what was keeping us together.
That's true.
If we had kept the fat...
The podcast has gone downhill since we trimmed the fat. Those are all the comments I get.
Yeah.
They're like...
Please.
Just you two again?
Bring back the boring ones. We want the ones that are joyless and cunts.
We want the one who just is a generally unhappy person, and then the other one who doesn't want to do podcasts.
Yeah. We want the one who literally can't understand keeping a joke rolling and has to immediately cut it off.
Not a big riff guy.
No.
He was staunchly anti-riff.
Anti-riff. And anti-vax.
And anti-vax and anti-mask and anti-pro-life.
Anti-hentai.
So he was cool? Yes.
Yeah.
So I double negatived myself out of that one.
You sure did.
Hey, are you as dumb as me where you go to the bookstore or the library and you see the placard for nonfiction, and you have to do math in your head to figure out what sort of books those are? Because you're like, okay, so fiction is not true, and this is non-fiction, so this is not true. So I think it's about dinosaurs. But just without delving further into my rapidly decreasing brain capacity, what's your Twitter?
Please bring back the host who says the name of the podcast wrong. That's what I want.
The worst year of our life, because we are, I don't know what, we're some plural system schizophrenic.
Yeah, we're a singular cell organism.
Have I ever talked on the pod about the guy ? I went to school with that became a plural system? And then I don't know if I have.
I never brought it up because I wasn't sure if you wanted to.
No one's gonna find him. And if you do, I don't know. Great.
Okay. Then no, you have not, and that makes for a great story.
It's really...
I've definitely cock teased it to some people before, where I'm just like, you should ask Scott about this human being ? That he went to school with.
Yeah, it's really something. Before we delve into it, I feel like there's a lot of things on this episode.
Yeah. Sarah and Softpaws on Twitter and on the Litterboxd and the Instagram, and don't look for me anywhere else.
You're not gonna like what you find.
Keep your eyes closed.
Keep your eyes on the ball.
Keep your foot
on the gas.
Maybe unintentionally one of the funniest things I've ever said.
One of the craziest things you've ever said, certainly.
Oh, here comes your favorite wrestler in the whole world.
Yeah, and I don't know. We made it 5 minutes and 40 seconds before delving into
penis, sort of.
AEW. Hey, is that Bryan Danielson's penis?
It's a giant bulge.
The penis belonging to the best wrestler in the world. I bet it's how do you figure Bryan Danielson's dick game is?
Figure? He's a what, 5'10" white guy?
Yeah.
So like
not great.
6 uncut.
You think he's uncut?
He's got a windsock. 100% he's got a windsock.
He strikes me as an uncut brother.
Yeah.
Starring Eddie Griffin.
I was gonna say, which way are you going with this? Yeah. I mean, if I was to look back at the early days of American Dragon, and I would say, I bet you he'll marry some like known, like some a normie.
Yeah.
Not like a super like fake boobs, like biggest women stars of a generation, and make babies and call them stupid names.
Yeah, these are my children, vegan and podcast.
And they're half Latino babies. Or quarter, because they're half. Yeah.
They're quadroons.
Quadroons.
Can call
also, them that? I guess in kayfabe terms, Danielson and Punk are Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
Because he was dating AJ Lee.
He pretend fucked AJ Lee, and then Punk got jealous of a storyline romance and put a ring on it for real.
Because it wasn't about him.
Because it wasn't about him. As we established, as we left on the cliffhanger last week, CM Punk might be the bad guy.
He might be.
We're not sure, but it's evidence is stacking.
But Punk is shoot Eskimo brothers with a lot of people.
Oh,
Edge, Matt Hardy.
CM Punk has fucked a lot of women in the wrestling industry.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. He's good looking. Question. CM Punk have CT, and why aren't we talking about it?
Ooh, that's an interesting
because I think the answer is yes. And
the answer is yes, and we should be talking about it.
He's he has like erratic behavior. He is violent, like angry outbursts out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did torpedo his career and then sucker punch a guy in the span of about half an hour a couple weeks ago.
Yes, he did.
So yeah, that's on the table. That's interesting. My Twitter is @NotScottHansen, by the way, and if you've been looking at your finances and you're like, yep, the jury's in, I have too much money. The way to fix that is by sending some of it to paypal.me/NotScottHansen, paypal.me/NOTSCOTTHENSON to keep shows as good as this, and dare I say sometimes even better, but unlikely. I think this is going to be number one, to keep shows like this free. Because I am so close to putting this behind a paywall if I could possibly figure out how to do that, which will never happen in a million years. But it's a nice thing to think about. You know what else is a nice thing? The temperature.
Other than yesterday. Yesterday was a little warm.
Yesterday was the last day.
But you said that last week off air.
I've made a lot of claims.
Yeah.
Most are wrong.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, because I went against that. That's a nice bit of leg you're showing right now.
That was very unintentional.
I deviated from what...
Look at them gams.
Look at them gams. I deviated from what I normally do. I got greedy. I flew too close to the sun. Because what I do every year is I count down to October 1st because it's never going to be too hot after October 1st.
Maybe.
It's not. It's the rules.
Okay.
It's the fucking rules. Okay. Don't start with me on that. That's unimpeachable.
Fine.
That's Bill Clinton.
No,
except they impeached
that's
him.
Donald Trump.
And they impeached him twice. It is as unimpeachable as Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. And Andrew Johnson
Yeah.
was the other one.
Yep.
Because he killed like one too many Indians, or he killed the wrong Indian. Maybe.
The wrong Indian. He should have been aiming for more boop boop and not pow
Yes,
wow.
he should have killed some East Indians.
Indians.
I wonder how long it would take to kill every East Indian in America in the 1840s.
I don't know. 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There had to be
one family
yeah,
that was
there
in
had
West
to be
Virginia.
tops one.
They got on the wrong boat.
Yeah. Tops one.
They were just trying to go on vacation. They ended up in West Virginia.
I do not think this is the land of baby girls we were promised. No, I guess they weren't horny then. They weren't horny till they got the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
They weren't horny until they got the internet in 2017.
Yes. And then
all
just
hell
painted
broke
the
loose.
garage.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem was it was the confluence of too many things. It was getting high-speed internet and stopping arranged marriages at the same time.
Arranged marriages. More like deranged marriages.
This is going to be our shortest episode. We'll see you next week.
Look, I think I told this before. When they caught Saddam Hussein and I was playing beer league hockey with my dad and all his friends, and one of his just like old kooky friends, no exaggeration, 40 times over the 2 hour ice time.
So damn insane.
Every single time a new guy walked into the locker room to get changed, he would somehow meander his way to making a so damn insane joke. And every single time he laughed super hard. Everybody else just stood there quietly.
Yep.
With some people with their dicks out.
Correct response.
Some are saying more like so damn insane.
I like being in a room naked with my dad and his friends.
I don't think I got naked, and I don't think my dad got naked, or at least like not
with that attitude
next to each other. Well, you can't always win, Scott. I've seen a lot of penises in my life.
Name it.
Name it?
Name them.
My friend Mason.
Great.
Because he loves to just stand with his dick out in the locker room.
Sure.
My buddy Cam, who often would wear a towel around his waist and very subtly give himself a half chub.
Oh.
So that when he went in the shower, it looked enormous.
Nice.
And they used to call him the Cammer.
Because he invented webcamming.
He's a cam whore. Kelly's for like a split second once.
Yep.
My own. And then
I hope to see my own one day.
And then a group of old men when I stumbled into the wrong party.
Oh, what kind of party was it?
You know, citrus party. Got some citrus. Maybe a nice
yuzu.
A nice yuzu.
Satsuma.
A satsuma. Yeah.
Miniola.
A sumo.
Sumo orange.
Sumo oranges.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those, I feel like sumo oranges are more interesting aesthetically than in terms of taste. I don't think it's that great.
I'm going to give you a little insider baseball here, Scott. Never go for the early season ones because they come from Australia mostly.
Ooh.
And they are very sour. But then later season, like eat deeper into the winter, when you get them from California, much better taste.
Okay.
Sweeter, better taste.
Good to know.
Don't get things from Australia because Australia is a garbage place.
Absolutely.
And we have no friends there.
No friends there. I'm a Tangelo man. Tangelo?
Tangelo. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, love them.
What about a blood orange? Do you like a blood orange?
I like a blood orange. They're not always great texture. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I always like blood orange flavored stuff.
Yeah, don't you usually get a drink that's blood orange, don't you?
I like the San Pellegrino blood orange.
San Pellegrino blood.
Yeah,
that's right.
Aranciato Rosa.
I don't like
People.
Women.
Women.
Both sexually and just as
just talking to
humans.
Talking to them.
I don't like, because San Pellegrino is a sparkling water, correct?
Yeah.
Isn't it like a seltzer?
They make just like sparkling water. The ones I get are like sodas.
Oh. I didn't know this. I thought they were sparkling waters with flavor in them.
I ain't got time for that shit.
Ah, okay. Then maybe
These are full of calories.
Maybe I should try them.
They got real juice in them. They got like gypsy tears, as I think most Italian beverages are required to.
What time is it? Because I just realized that I made Drew noises and I was trying not to.
Oh, it could be a Drew Noises corner.
Fuck.
Enma, do your job.
Fuck.
You thought you were going to go an episode?
No, but I thought
without making
longer
you thought you'd go longer
20
than
minutes.
15.
15 minutes? Fuck.
There, we did your job for you, Enma.
Timestamp it. You could take the joy out of his life by timestamping them all and just... Oh.
She's a lady.
Oh, okay. Her.
Actually, I assume. Now you've filled me with that. I'm like, I just assumed... Because it's almost...
Well, what happens when you assume, Scott?
Well, when you make assumptions, you make an ass out of you and umption.
You and I sex.
You and I sex.
Yeah, well, it's a good way to spoil anyone's joy is by timestamping it yourself and then telling them.
Here it is. Now you can make a comment.
Now you can make your little comment.
That's a weird, mean thing to do.
Yep. It's a pretty mean flex.
I do like it, though. I'll consider it. What was I saying 10 minutes ago? Oh, yeah. I flew too close to the sun temperature-wise.
Yeah.
Because I would often look at the 14-day forecast, and like more than 14 days ago, it looked like a certain day was like, hey, this looks like the last hot day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, after this, nothing even in the 20s Celsius anymore, which I believe is 68 Fahrenheit. So nothing above 68 forever, or until next June. But we'll all be dead then, so who cares?
I hope so.
Yeah. So... But then they'd keep like readjusting the 14-day, and certain days it'd go up. And yeah, this Monday, Tuesday, we're too fucking hot.
Too fucking hot.
But it looks
27 yesterday?
Maybe inland a bit, yeah.
Buh.
No good.
Buh.
But now we're like comfortably under 20/68. And it really doesn't look like there's anything coming up on 20 again. So I think we're out of the
12.
woods. 12 is the magic number.
Give me 12.
12's the best. But if I had just fucking shut up and stuck to my countdown to October 1st,
yep,
everyone would have been fine. Nobody would have gotten their hopes up. But
yeah, nobody that doesn't live in Vancouver would have got their hopes up.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I apologize. And I also have to make a second emergency apology regarding the Monkeypox virus. It was brought to my attention. What are you chuckling
about? I don't know.
Just this is medical.
I know you're a doctor.
Science news, and as previously stated, I'm a fucking doctor. All right.
Yep.
All right. And what kind of condoms do I wear? The big ones.
Fucking right.
So it was brought to my attention, and I looked it up, and it is true. So I would like to apologize. I did make several bold claims that only gay men were contracting the monkeypox virus via unprotected anal sex.
I hope this goes where I think it's going.
And it has been brought to my attention that not only gay men, but also trans women are contracting the monkeypox virus via unprotected anal sex. So I would like to make that correction and apology. I'd like that on the record. Gay men and trans women. So I sincerest apologies to all the trans women with monkeypox listening to this podcast,
all those MTF.
Which is a shockingly high percentage.
Yep, apparently.
But I never meant to leave you out, and I never will again, and that's a promise. You can take that to a Jewish bank. You look like you have something to say. You have a half a finger gun going.
I had something and then I lost it.
And then you got distracted by looking at Bryan Danielson's penis.
I did.
Now positive that he's uncircumcised.
Getting monkeypox from gay anal sex. I'm sorry, trans anal sex.
Thank you.
Nope. Maybe I don't remember what my train of thought
Maybe
was.
you've gone mad from monkeypox?
Maybe. I have been having a lot of trans anal sex. I just like saying trans anal sex.
That doesn't sound like what you want it to be, though. Like, trans anal sex sounds like you're going... It sounds like you're going through someone's ass.
Well, if you thrust hard enough,
We're fucking trans anal. Like, trans anal sex with a girl seems like fucking her so hard in the ass your dick comes out her pussy.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I remember what it was. I saw like a random TikTok by some stupid girl that was like, so I don't know the exact wording of it, but it was like. It was a video of her at some train station in Europe, and she's like, me enjoying my vacation during my break from school, and then it
Her
was
semester abroad,
semester
her gap year,
whatever the fuck it was.
How about a thigh gap year?
Yeah, I'm over thigh gaps.
You were.
I was a big thigh gap guy.
Yeah, you were at the vanguard of thigh gaps.
I was going to get one, and then I realized they like touching each other, so I'm going to let them.
So who am I to say my thighs can't touch each other?
So yeah, the first video was like her at some train station in Europe, and like, oh, enjoying my gap year, blah, blah. This was me enjoying my gap year, and then the next video was like her
getting trafficked,
arriving home with like a face mask on, with her baggage and like luggage and stuff. She's looking in a mirror, and then it says, like 1 week later, I'm at home trying to avoid monkeypox, and I was like, why are you having sex with men who are having sex with other men?
Are you putting your penis in gay men's asses?
Yeah, like, is your boyfriend a secret gay and he's been having anonymous gay sex?
Yeah,
and now you're getting monkeypox.
But even then, you're not getting it.
Yeah,
you gotta go out of your way, ladies.
But I just like how much nobody really knows about monkeypox. Like somebody,
except doctors like us.
Well, of course, gay doctors like us. Somebody at work like made a reference to it, and I was like, oh, do I bring up that it's only gay men who are like, no, I don't want to reveal my cards. I like to keep them close to the chest. I don't want them to be like, wait, how do you know it's only from gay, unprotected sex?
Don't worry about it.
No reason. I have friends.
My friend's a doctor.
My friend's a pretend doctor. And also, I've been cruising. Cruising for a bruising.
Cruising for an anal contusion.
Oh boy, Juice Robinson. Cool.
He'll always be CJ Parker to me.
He will be to me too.
Good.
Anyways, that's enough about monkeypox, unless you need to apologize more.
No, that seems like that's two more apologies than I normally carry.
My emergency apology is that for the one Bare Naked Lady song that I don't hate, apparently the song is called It's Only Me, the Wizard of Magic Land, and I don't care. But also, I called it The Wizard or something, so...
sad.
Oops, my bad.
That's it?
That was it.
And seem overly sincere.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not a sincere person. I'm not Salvatore sincere.
That's true. No one ever accused you of being a Tom Brandy type. I guess I should hit the news that I teased last time that we didn't have time for last time. Probably don't have time for this time.
We can do it.
I'm not going to tease you.
Power through.
This one, it's short. Anyway.
Power bottom through it. It's all friction.
So do I? Basically, it's very short. It's just funny.
It's just a real win for dudes.
It's this is your dudes rock news of the week. Woman who disguised herself as a man to find out how it is to live as a man committed suicide due to the psychological scars of how difficult life was for a man.
Yay!
Via the New York Times.
But like, how did this person, like, what? Like, literally went and got like a hard labor job and had to like fight a bunch of dudes in a parking lot, but because he had military training, his hands were considered lethal weapons. So even though they had pipes and knives, he still went to prison for 10 years.
I know this plot, but Is it Nicolas Cage related?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Con Air.
It's Con Air.
Oh, duh. Sorry. For some reason, it also felt like Rumble in Block 99.
Brawl in Cell Block 99.
I knew those. I know those were close to the right words, but none were the right words.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it felt like it could have been that too. But yeah, that's what happened. Nora was a radical feminist who believed men lived on easy mode and tried to prove it by disguising herself as a man for 2 years. Instead, what she found out is men actually have it harder, and wrote a book about her experience. In fact, the experience was so bad that she had to stop 18 months into the 2 years because she was starting to hate women due to how badly all of them treated her when they believed she was a man, and was left with psychological scars that accompanied her all of her life, leading to her suicide.
Wow.
So, what do we learn here?
Dudes rock.
Dudes rock.
And
that's most of it.
that's, yeah, I don't have a lot of other stuff.
That's, did this article single-handedly explain the wage gap?
Yep.
Did we solve the wage gap?
We did. And we cured racism.
And we cured racism. Yeah, like, it doesn't say here, but I assume if you go to the full article, it'll say she actually did the math on it and found that men have it 23% harder than women, which explains why women get paid 77 cents on the dollar. And maybe, I don't know, shut up about it.
Men maybe shut up about it.
So we covered that. It's in terms of other things of the week, we're not going into a Twitter creep of the week for due to time constraints.
But that doesn't mean we couldn't find one.
However, I have been alerted to one. I think so. This will be this week's teaser, so everyone can get nicely acquainted with this, because both listeners and us can agree that last week's co-creeps of the week, we can't keep going that hard.
Why?
No one's happy.
Why?
Were you happy?
No.
I'm like,
fucking miserable.
Did I misinterpret what was going on? Because I didn't think either of us were enjoying anything we saw.
Nope.
And
not at all.
Neither were listeners who looked these people up. So we want to go back to the realm.
They look them up?
Oh, they look them up.
Oh, boy.
I think we even said...
I don't know. You could see like, oh, I don't want to see any of that.
I think we even said for people not to, but
yeah, probably.
Curiosity often kills the cat. So I don't. Yeah, Seb's hanging out. He's having
nappies,
quiet time. So we want to get back into the realm of the first creep of the week. It wasn't She-Hulk feet guy. It was the one that led us to.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Oh, yeah, it's probably not my search history anymore. No, it's not.
Sad. But the one that got an animation, because I don't think anyone's going to be making an animation.
My Dearest Steve 2?
It might have been My Dearest Steve 2.
And that was where...
Just like run-of-the-mill pictures of celebrities that he...
Oh, no. Sorry. The first guy was... My Dearest Steve 2, which was the guy that replied to that thing with I saw you on Grindr.
That was funny.
That was the funny thing. And then I think it was like somebody he was following
that got us there.
That we got there, but now I can't.
Anyway.
Do you think I remember anything that fucking happened on this podcast 4 weeks ago?
No, I don't either. But anyway, closer to that guy than the fucking mutilator and whoever from last week, both of whom are just terrifying individuals. Yeah. And one
just
of whom
the full-on abuse.
And one of whom was mutuals with a person that follows both of us and seems like a completely normal person and was just baffling.
Just bizarre.
Maybe it was like her brother or something.
Oh, how sad would that be?
Like, I'll follow your account, but I'm not going to read the things you post.
Followers, maybe was what it was. I don't like that that guy, all of his followers now are people that are following us. That guy has
like
7 followers, and they're all people that follow us.
Good stuff. Was that My Dearest Steve too?
That was My Dearest Steve too.
But he's just cool. His stuff was actually kind of weird besides that one funny post, right?
I think there was like some weird anime stuff or some. No, he's only got like a few posts. I think his likes maybe were like anime child porn or something.
ACP.
Oh, yes, they are.
No, he's only got a few posts. They seem relatively normal. Let's check out likes. Woo!
Yeah, he's not posting his own stuff, but he is liking some other stuff.
Respect.
Oh,
Don't keep looking.
I'm too far into this rabbit hole.
You're deep.
I've seen a lot of bad things in my life, and
this is them. Anyway, the teaser for next week's Creep of the Week. We haven't even vetted this ourselves. I approved it based on name alone, and based on Post Malone. So you can check it out. We'll check it out. We'll see if it deserves a segment next week. But I was alerted to at Jerk to Divas.
Nice.
So we're not going to talk about it now. But if you want to go, if you want to give yourself a little preview for next week, you go ahead and we'll see what we can do with that. Was also given another, not even really a segment idea, pretty much an entire new season idea from a friend of the show, Smarty on Twitter, who has way more followers than me and is infuriating, and I'm probably going to block him because of that. But he suggested like a mashup movie review season where like the title of the episode is Hardcore Henry, for example.
Okay.
But the episode we review Hardcore, and Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Yeah.
Okay.
I said that is a very fun concept. My only 2 issues are, 1, we'd have to watch 2 movies every week. Yep. Seems like a hassle.
Yep.
And 2, I can't think of a second example of doing that. I'm sure there is, but like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I feel like you're limiting yourself because there's going to be a lot of movies that have titles that don't feed into anything or don't have anything that feeds from them.
Because you need to start with like at least a 2-word title thing in order to get the 2 other movies.
You'd have to do like pretty basic word titles. Like, you wouldn't be able to do Shawshank Redemption.
No, I don't know if there's another Shawshank movie. 12 Monkeys, 12 Angry Men, and
a Monkeypox documentary, which is just us watching gay porn.
12 Monkeys, 12 Angry Men, and
Monkey Bone. Monkey's Bone. The porn parody of Monkey Bone.
Moonlight? No?
Yeah, I guess.
Are we not doing that?
No, we can do it.
Soul Plane?
No, Green Book. A monkey bones in that.
Okay. That's somehow worse than anything I said. I was keeping it vague enough. You crossed a number of lines.
I love it.
Terminator. Terminal.
Yes. In.
And Gladiator. We did it. Perfect. So thanks for that. That is a good idea that we probably won't do, but it's fun nonetheless. Should we eat anything?
I don't know. Sure. What do we got to eat? Oh, the chippies.
Chips, drinks.
Everybody likes the chippies.
Yo, y'all thought there wasn't gonna be munching on this episode? Guess what?
Oops, all munching.
Oops, all munchies. Old Dutch brand. Is this Canadian or do they get it elsewhere?
No, Old Dutch is Canadian.
Old Dutch is Canadian? Okay. So Old Dutch is
losers.
Sorry, fucking losers. So Old Dutch is a potato chip brand, but they also have a a tortilla chip subsidiary named R.I.P, which make excellent the only remaining taco flavored chips.
Yep.
Which are great.
Yes,
and they had a real nice chili lime that we had
They
too.
got a nice chili lime.
Good stuff.
There's another one too.
Spicy dill pickle.
Sweet something.
I think they do a sweet chili.
Yeah, sweet chili. Yeah, that's the one.
But we just saw Mexican street corn, which is a thing I like. Oh, do you have to find a way to sit up now?
No, I was just hoping that Seb would pass it to me.
Did he?
No,
He thought about it. He moved.
Nah. Mexican street corn's really good. I had Colombian street corn.
Is it exactly the same?
Kinda.
Hey, Drew.
Except for an old Colombian lady makes it.
While we munch, why don't you tell me how Colombians and Mexicans get along?
Well,
they both make street corn, so they're probably the best of friends?
Yeah.
Set the scene for me. It's not bad.
Yeah, they're okay, but
there's not a lot to them.
There's not a lot to them.
There's a bit of lime. There's a bit of cheese. Not a ton else. It's okay. I would take the taco well before these.
I'm gonna bring up the news article here. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Is this a rare news munching mashup?
It sure is.
I'll do a bit of off mic.
There's no news. What?
No news.
Give me the news.
Now I heard no news is good news. Is that true?
That's only if you're looking for colon cancer.
Fair.
You get a colonoscopy lately?
Never.
Maybe
I'll get a colonic though. Maybe I'll get a flush. But apparently you shouldn't get those because it like clears out all the good bacteria too.
Wait, you got good bacteria in your asshole?
I mean, throughout your like large intestine.
Maybe.
But all the celebrities like those
I don't
espresso enemas.
I don't care. Oh. I don't know what's going on here.
Did you make up the news?
Maybe I was lied to by a dirty Colombian.
Redundant.
That is fair. Anyways, yesterday, in the evening, we made tacos. Proper tacos.
Oh, so like hard shell.
Yeah.
Ground beef.
Unseasoned ground beef.
Unseasoned ground beef. Shredded American cheese. Lettuce. An orange tomato. And store-bought taco sauce.
Yep, that's the one.
Nice.
And it definitely wasn't my decision based on the fact that we were watching Mexico and Colombia play in a game.
A football game.
Well, I don't know. Anyways, so about 70 minutes into a 90-minute game. Technically not in the room. Because I was powerhousing something else.
You'd watch some of the game, then went to the other room to powerhouse, perhaps homework for today.
Maybe.
But with the game still on in the other room.
And all of a sudden, couldn't really hear the noise of the game. Thought, oh, maybe I just wasn't paying attention because, and like time passed. Now the game's over.
Is the game over? Is the stream over?
So
this was an illegal Colombian stream, I believe.
It was technically not a Canadian stream, so
okay.
But there's no laws
in Colombia.
Anywhere outside of mainland North America.
Come at me, Interpol.
Yeah,
the band.
The band.
Yeah.
Okay, name one song.
Ooh, I can. Or can I? What a twist. For some reason I can only think of Arcade Fire songs when trying to think of an Interpol song. Fuck. Now I'm pissed.
Good. Bart, I am pissed.
Bart, I'm pissed. If I say to you, Bart, get out, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And you don't know what I'm talking about,
idiots.
You need to leave the room and my life. Because I have no time for someone who does not know Bart, get out, I'm pissed.
While you're looking it up, I'm going to quickly finish this story. So anyways, the game was halted because both teams were chanting homophobic and racist slurs at each other at a game being played in the United States of America in San Francisco.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was L.A.
I thought it was LA too, but I just saw that it was San Francisco.
That's even funnier that it was in San Francisco.
And you can take the Latin Americans out of Latin America, but don't expect them to not call each other faggots.
in Spanish.
In Spanish,
of course. In San Fran, just screaming slurs at each other.
Hey, Mexican, you're a faggot!
To the point they had to call the game. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not regular crowd interaction. Oh. Like, did weapons start getting involved or just verbal weapons?
That's Eastern Europe.
That's Eastern Europe, where they're not allowed to play in front of fans anymore.
Sometimes, yeah. Or Russia.
Obviously Russia.
Where the funniest part about that is that every time a black player signs to play in the Russian league, they get bananas thrown at them.
Yeah.
And then that player goes, I'm never playing in Russia again.
And then
2 weeks later,
black player gets
another
signed
black player goes, it was just him, not me. I'm a cool black guy. The Russians will love me.
You think you're above it.
Yeah. And then they'll make monkey chants and throw a banana at you. Or 50 bananas.
Or is it the hubris of the new black guy being signed? He's like, it's not going to happen to me. Or is it the rudeness of the previous black guy who just left, not telling the new guy, hey, they're going to be just absurdly racist to you. It's going to blow your mind how racist these people can be.
You can't even imagine the racism that's going to come towards you.
And then, so I don't know whose fault it is.
Oh?
But it's not Russia's fault. It's their nature. They're just doing what they were born and bred to do. Be monsters.
Be monsters. Turn a blind eye to war crimes and hate blacks.
You know how crazy it is that Russia didn't just steamroll Ukraine? Like, it's so embarrassing for Russia.
But it's because their military might is all show and no go.
Yeah.
Because
like all of their weaponry, all of their missiles are hollow.
Well, yeah, like all of their weaponry and everything is like 40 years old.
Yeah.
They've just been relying on the fact that they've got all this stuff from the Cold War that they didn't have to use.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look at all of our mighty tanks that, oh my God, it can't go across the river.
Uh-oh.
We're sinking. And it's to the point now where they have to draft people into the military.
What kind of people?
Well, I mean, good Christian sons and daughters. Well, sons, not daughters. Oh. As opposed to what one guy whose son got drafted on television saying, what, there's not enough pedophiles and perverts to draft in?
I never thought about, like, who you draft. But yeah, like, do everyone in jail first.
Yeah. Like, give them the opportunity. You go and fight. If you survive X amount of time,
you're pardoned.
Well, yeah, or we'll reduce your sentence to almost nothing. You don't get out free, but instead of the 10 years you're supposed to serve, you can do a year.
Yeah, you can do 3 weeks.
Yeah. As opposed to like, oh, you're a university student who might grow up to be a doctor. Guess what? You're fighting on the front line tomorrow.
Oh, you're dead.
With no training.
Oh, you died. I'm sorry. Speaking of good Christian boys, I never told the story about my classmate, and we got 2 movies to do today, so that's a teaser.
Teaser for next week.
Teaser, folks. Hey, if you want to make sure that gets done next week and doesn't get pushed another week or maybe forever, maybe you never hear about it, maybe send a little money because the story's worth money.
The story is absolutely worth money.
This is a monetizable story.
Like no joke. Like this is a $50 story.
This is a $50 story. Someone sends $50. I'm opening with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right off the bat.
I will make a note to myself right now. $50 equals open with that person's. I got to be real. Look. I'll tell the story. I will tell the story in its entirety. I got to be real careful about saying names, though. but I will do my best.
Let me be very clear about this. only one person can send $50. I don't want all of you rushing to the polls and flooding the PayPal with $50 because that's not what we're saying.
Please don't do that.
Please don't come flood our bountiful bosoms with $50 bills.
You said come flood.
Come flood our bountiful bosoms.
PayPal.me/NotsGunHenson. Let's get this done. Or if you don't want, I don't know, the best fucking story you've ever heard, then keep it to your damn self.
I will vouch for this story. It is
good.
the best fucking story you've ever heard.
It's just so crazy. It's a testament that he's alive.
Did all of this happen after 2015 when mental illness was invented?
Ooh, well, it would have had to, right? Because how could it have before?
True.
But I do think some was before 2015.
Uh-oh.
But let's say it was.
Well, then you can't blame it on mental illness.
Oh, then it's real.
It's real.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Anyway, so something to think about for next time, guys. What else? Man, we got a lot of shit. But it's okay.
Well, one of the movies can be faster than the other one. Oh wait, that's right. There's more than one.
That's right. There's two, but we'll get to that. That one's done. That one's done. Dude's Rock News is done.
It's so easy to be a guy. Oh my god, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh my god, it's the hardest thing I've ever done. I guess both of these are furry and somewhat time sensitive, so we should do them. One was just quick, and one I meant to mention last time, and probably before you went away, actually, because I think it came up in August. But when we're doing a Sunday Twitch stream, judging by the date of this, mid to late August, someone in the chat who not even that regular person whose name I recognized that much said, "Hey Scott, it was just the 1 year anniversary of Drew's full furry coming out on August 4th. I'm like, how do you know that? I don't know that. And then I went back and listened to that podcast. I'm like, yep, it was the August 4th one. And he's like, did you get him a cake or whatever it is you people do? You people. I got you peopled, but I wasn't even mad because it was a fun question. And I'm like, I didn't get him a cake, but inadvertently, I'd say that was really close to when I got you the walking around tale.
Yeah.
Because was it about a week before our August SOS show?
Or you gave it to me whatever day we recorded.
Yeah.
Right before we went to wrestling on that Friday. So if we recorded on Monday or Tuesday, you gave it to me on Monday or Tuesday, and then we went to wrestling on the Friday.
Yeah. So it was within probably 3 days of the anniversary.
Not bad.
Completely inadvertently. But the traditional, of course, the traditional 1 year furry coming out anniversary gift is a walking around tale.
Correct.
So that makes sense. I believe the 2 year is that good dick. That's the modern. The traditional is Ruby.
A Ruby, yeah.
So that was that, and then the other thing, which we probably should do, multiple people independently have requested it. So we'll do it. Although they requested, they didn't send a fucking dime for it. They're just like, you do it. I'm like, lucky guess that we want to do it. They would like a live, to be clear, because there's many options, Disney's Pinocchio 2022 Donkey TF review. So we'll watch it and live commentate it for you. The reason I say that there's many options is there's 5 Pinocchio fucking movies either out or coming out this year.
This one, Guillermo del Toro.
There's this one. There's the Guillermo one coming out. There's the Pauly Shore Russian one that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. There's a weird Russian Pinocchio. I think a 2021 Russian animated Pinocchio, where now I'm unclear. I don't know if Pauly Shore voices Pinocchio in the original or if Pauly Shore voices Pinocchio in the English dub of it. But either way, there is Pauly Shore in the last 12 months as Pinocchio.
He is the voice of Pinocchio.
Yeah.
In the story, The True Story of Pinocchio.
Yeah. Also, why did they do that? Why do they do that true story shit with a fucking fairy tale?
Russia?
Russia.
This
liars.
cast.
Oh, it's bonkers.
Well, it's Pauly Shore,
yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, and SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Tom Kenny, John Hader.
Yeah, that's...
and then a bunch of Russians and Italians?
Yeah. Directed by Vasily Rovensky.
What has Vasily brought us any other?
It looks like he's only done animated kids movies.
Cool.
He did Two Tales, The Big Trip, Magic Arc, and Big Trip 2 Special Delivery.
Huh.
Those are his claims to fame.
So I think this is like the original. I don't think this is the dub because
this is the very first ever version of this.
No, I think like because the cast is like these three Americans and then nothing but literally Russians. So or they just took the Russian version and dubbed the three most important
very
parts.
possible that
yeah, that is what they did because all the Russian credits, they just say their name and voice. And then Pauly Shore, John Hader, Tom Kenny say English version voice.
Ah.
So were they the only three? I guess Tom Kenny can do every voice, but although he's only credited as Geppetto, I don't know what's going on. And apparently a horse is an important part of this Pinocchio story because John Hader's character is Tybalt the horse. So,
I'm sorry, there's a talking horse in Pinocchio?
Yeah, the famous talking horse in Pinocchio.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Jiminy Horse?
Yeah, Jiminy Horse. And I don't think Jiminy Cricket's in it, so I guess that's the cricket stand-in.
I think Jiminy Cricket's very much a Disney thing.
Maybe they don't have crickets in Russia.
Well, are the crickets gay?
Or the crickets are gay.
Then they've been eradicated.
They've been exterminated.
Well, they're good for the crops. I don't care if they're gay. Get rid of them.
How do you know they're gay?
Don't worry about it.
But maybe we're wrong because this is Pinocchio, a true story. So maybe the true story had a horse.
This is what really happened.
And then it got bastardized into a cricket over in retellings over the years.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. So yeah, to be clear, not 2021 Pinocchio, a true story, not 2022 Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which is not out yet, so I don't know how you'd be watching it. Yes, 2022 Disney's Pinocchio on Disney Plus now, or illegal torrent. Ladies' choice. Are we going to get copyrighted for audio from a Disney movie
that
we're talking
so.
over? I feel like it's okay.
And also, we're like 40 minutes in, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's not the first 30 seconds, I think they give up. You've seen The Hot Fox, right?
Correct.
Voiced by Keegan-Michael Key. Did you know that?
He did not.
There's the blue fairy.
Wait a minute.
I know. Drew just saw Black Blue Fairy and...
oh, no, sorry. I thought her head was shaved, but it's just that she has buzzed hair and it's like whitish.
Yeah, okay. and she's bedazzled.
Who's Jiminy Cricket?
Oh, actually.
Josh Gad, and I'm going to kill myself.
Actually. Listen to this. Oh, I got motherfuck. I got to change
the input, the output.
Fucking output.
Well,
it's fine.
It's fine. Done, everybody.
Stop. Everyone's yelling at me. Output. Regular speakers. Okay. Does that do it? Yes. Okay. So listen to this, and if you guess who this voice is, you can have all the money in my pocket, which, as we've discussed, at any given time, is $12,000. Okay? Here's a little Jiminy sample for you.
Some storyteller you are. Shall I continue? Go for it. Narrate to your heart's content. Thank you.
I forgot that he was talking to himself as the narrator.
Is it someone doing a voice, or is it just someone's voice?
It is someone very much doing a voice.
Ah, okay, because I thought I could guess it by the voice. Like, I thought the voice was Jack McBrayer.
Oh, that honestly a more reasonable guess than whomst it is.
Somebody doing a voice?
Where's my phone?
I don't know.
Did I
in the
bring-
car still?
Is that phone in the fucking car?
Did you leave your phone in the car again?
Damn it!
2 weeks in a row, you left your phone in the car. Do you want to pause the podcast?
No.
And go and get it?
I don't even care.
Do you want to go get it and all talk, which is everybody's favorite part of the
I don't
podcast?
even care. I don't even want to be around anymore.
Okay. I got a bathtub and some razor blades. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Don't look at the screen until I tell you.
Okay.
Because I want to look something up to make both of us more upset.
I feel
if
like
it's true. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Shut your eyes and your mouth. Don't even talk. No, you can talk. It would be better if you talk because I'm doing stuff.
I feel like I definitely looked at the cast when they announced it.
Yeah,
but it's none of it's coming to me. So, is
okay.
it Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
It is not, but that'd be cool.
Is it Zachary Ty Bryan?
Is it
some the other kid?
3 named member of Home Improvement? Tim
is it the third kid?
Is it Tim Gay Allen? Okay, so don't look.
Okay,
but okay, I wanted to say that it is the voice of an Oscar nominee. It's regrettably not. I was like, maybe he is, maybe he's not. He's not. He is a 2-time primetime Emmy winner, along with a third nomination. So this is an award-winning actor. You can look up now. We're just back.
Prime Emmy.
But he is very much. He is now a movie actor. He used to be a TV actor, but the Emmys are recent for some shit I've never heard of, actually. So don't let that throw you off. That was just more to say that I can't believe this bonkers voice is from a respected award-winning actor.
Oh, well, you said respected, so I was going to say Chris Pratt, but that's not respected.
My travels took me to a quaint little village.
I would never know.
Little village.
I would never know it's this person in a million years. He would be the last. I would guess every actor on Earth, living and dead, before this person.
Ah, man.
Keep talking, Jiminy.
Well, yeah, I'd like to hear a couple
Yeah.
more lines would be great.
Stop setting the scene.
Sounds like my kind of place.
That's a bunch more action.
Dude talking.
I'm you, only older and wiser. Really? How do you figure? Because I'm the narrator telling this story.
I'm getting so mad just listening to it.
I know exactly.
Knowing who's doing it.
You on this adventure?
Is it somebody we like? Yeah. That we actively talk about liking, or
We don't talk about him a lot, but I would say he's in movies we both like, and he's had like good performances in movies we both like.
That's hard. Scoot McNairy.
Love Scoot McNairy, but no.
Riz Ahmed.
Riz Ahmed would be very interesting. It's as weird as it being Riz Ahmed. I mean, it's a white guy, but Riz Ahmed wouldn't be any weirder than
Patrick Dempsey.
It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
What?
It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Play it again.
Now listen to it with that information.
A long time ago. That's right. Much better. Much more precise. Never understood that expression. How can he be once a poet?
Can you fucking believe it?
Nope.
How?
I mean, if I close my eyes, I can visualize him speaking.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, it's him doing a voice.
It's nuts. And let me
Cynthia Erivo.
Let me scrub to Hot Fox.
There he is.
Who is so much better drawn and animated than anything else in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, clearly there was like one furry on the project who the one
I'll do the fox! I'll do the fox!
I got Fox. I'll do Fox.
Excuse me, sir. Right here.
Who was the one person on this shitty project enjoying themselves.
I hope I just blew out the levels. being a fur fag working on Disney's Pinocchio, just in a room full of like just beaten down, destroyed human beings, and he's just screaming at the top of his lungs, "Please, dear God, let me animate the fox." You don't even have to pay me. Just let me make as much art as I want afterwards.
Can I have sole rights to the fox after the movie's
I
out?
will work unpaid with no breaks for 72 hours straight if you let me do as much art as I want afterwards.
I will be like a Korean gamer for you. I will be at this screen for days straight until I die.
Don't worry, Mr. Eisner. All of the art is exclusively for me. No one will ever see it. It's my personal spank bank. Also, I don't know who's run Disney since Michael Eisner in 1999.
You're probably
2000.
Yeah, but no, I'm an Eisner man myself. Also, because no furry can just be a furry, they always have to have like an extra thing. Furry who did Honest John the Fox here. Definitely likes teeth. A lot of big smile, pointy teeth close-ups.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's
someone's got a fetish.
That's his special thing. He's a big if you were to ask me maws over paws for that guy, absolutely.
Yeah.
Although he did the paws very nice too. And it's funny that the one design question I have is he's wearing white gloves, as I assume like most of the animated versions are, because like they're always wearing white gloves. And like slim human fingers inside the glove. That's not a paw inside the glove. And then just like bare full-on fox paws for food. It's an interesting choice.
He's an anthro.
He's an anthro. There's and there's our boy Lampwick, who is played by a British boy doing the worst Brooklyn, New Jersey something accent you've ever heard in your life. Yeah, I think you'll get a bit in the TF. TF is transformation for those new to this.
But if you don't know that, why are you listening to this podcast?
I don't know. It's always someone's first podcast. So we're a couple of cool guys who like it when humans turn into animals.
But good. Not bad.
Yeah, let's be clear. Not across the board.
Was that? I don't think it was. But for a second, that looked like noted.
It is
man/woman/man/woman Eddie Izzard.
Oh no, it's Luke Evans as Eddie Izzard.
As I'm a woman now, except for I still perform like a man and do male acting roles, but I'm a woman now.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh look, it's a cum dumpster.
Oh, I thought you meant the underage boy on screen for Pinocchio right now, and not. Who's on the other screen? Oh, that's our girl. Shout out to Soraya Knight Jr.
I've seen those videos a lot.
Yeah, they're good videos.
They're good videos.
Yeah, Drew's not just like being mean or sexist when... Well,
not just.
In this specific case, Drew is not being mean or sexist when he calls her a cum dumpster. We have seen cum dumped into her.
Onto the NXT Women's Championship.
Look, if you're gonna make an interracial wrestling three-way sex video public, we're gonna watch it a bunch.
That
was it leaked or what? How did it?
It was leaked, but it was leaked by Brad Maddox.
Oh, because he was like
mad because he just gotten fired.
Well, it's right in his name.
Yeah. Mad.
It's not
Maddox.
It's not Brad Happy Docs.
It's true.
Although I will be happy to dox anyone who sends me money along with their home address.
That conversation, that could be a whole goddamn podcast about how like she was young and dumb, and how he just completely manipulated her into making like porn.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a whole episode.
Absolutely. So let's have a look at this.
Okay.
App cray, he said after he missed a pool shot.
What's wrong with the table? It's tilted or something.
And because it's 2022...
It's a tilted or something.
The voice is nuts. Because it's 2022, in the original, they drink beer and smoke cigars because it's bad for kids to do that. There's zero moral lessons in this.
Oh, I was gonna say. So what do? They go on Reddit or something and start shit posting on people talking about how they survived cancer.
They try to cancel someone who broke up with them.
Yeah, that would be the modern version.
But no, there's zero morals. The only thing they do with the nose growing, because like the nose growing was because he lied.
Yeah.
In this one, he lies on purpose because he's trapped in a cage, and if he grows his nose, it can get the classic key hanging on the wall.
Ah, of course.
So all he's learned is that lying is beneficial sometimes. Literally.
Awesome. I love it.
And this, even though what is in the cup, in the mug, appears to be the color of beer, it is literally called root beer in the movie. Okay. And they don't smoke cigars.
So what you're telling me is they're fucking losers.
They're losers, and also, they're at Pleasure Island where all the kids are fucking around, and like
the kids are fucking.
The kids are fucking. It is
Michael
Eisner. A bacchanal. No, there's like, I don't know. It doesn't even, Pleasure Island doesn't even make sense in that, because in the other one it's like tricking kids into being bad.
Yeah.
This one, it's very in your face. There's like a store you can shoplift from, which begs the question: is it shoplifting anymore? Not really.
It's free shit.
And then, and a place where you smash clocks, because Geppetto made clocks, so that really hits close to home. And Pinocchio doesn't smash any clocks because he's like, yeah, this seems bad. So he does literally nothing bad, learns 0 lessons. So that's what's brought us to here, where Lampwick is playing pool by himself, doing just an absolute nutso accent, and Pinocchio's hanging out. So
cool.
Yeah. Let's get to it a bit. Pinocchio's taking his shot. Jiminy's here. Lampwick immediately just murders him. There's shadow monsters in this for some reason.
Oh.
They just, I don't know. Yeah.
It's not right to yell. Why does
There we
somebody
go.
about to make a shot?
Fuck you.
Get over it. Everybody knows psyching out your opponent is a great strategy. You gotta
strategy.
I'm sorry, son. Look, I don't even feel like being that kind to a child actor. He's at least 16 or 17. He's not like a baby.
Him.
But like, can we let's take another run at that line.
Get over it. Everybody knows psyching out your opponent is a great strategy. You gotta.
They kept that strategy. They kept that in the movie.
They sure did. Wow, it's a 2 on Letterboxd.
Yeah, it's very, very bad. It's very bad. And I've been looking everywhere for the budget because I want to know how mad I should be at it.
You're never going to find it. I think they keep it pretty
they do.
Tight to the
especially
vest.
like non-theatrical stuff.
Yeah.
Because like if this was $150 million or something, it's one of the biggest embarrassments
100%.
Of all time.
100%.
And if it's like, 40 million, I mean, you should still be able to do something good for $40 million. I could do something pretty good for $40 million, I think.
Yep,
but,
probably.
But yeah, I want to know how mad to be. So if someone can find me the budget, and we tried it on stream the other day, and everyone's like, someone on Twitter said it was 150 million, and then someone else on Twitter said it was 35 million. So like, find me something.
The kid's name is Lewin Lloyd.
Yeah, he's British.
He's on Twitter, so we can bully him.
Nice.
Don't make him kill himself.
No, then we'll get turned into donkeys.
That's fine. No, that's true. I don't want to be a fucking donkey.
I was gonna say, but you're like me. You had to think about it for a second. You're like, huh, yeah. TF. I'm like, donkey.
Donkey. Pray. You can't be prey. Guys, you can't be prey.
You can't be prey.
If you're gonna TF, you gotta be a predator.
You gotta go predator.
Although I guess if we're all predators, then there is a hierarchy, and Scott and I are at the top, so I guess you can be whatever you want.
Yeah, we will be eating lesser predators when the revolution comes. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway.
Wrong, Lampy. I still call what you did cheating.
Also, Pinocchio's voice performance is bad.
Dare you talk? You think something terrible is gonna happen to us?
Why is he acting like he's black? Isn't he though? Like he's talking like a black kid.
Kind of. I don't know. Like, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. So in that we had an ear sprout, which is it's not bad.
Man,
It's okay.
to hear you talk, you think something terrible is gonna happen to us.
The way he said terrible was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, he sounded like Charles Barkley.
Something terrible's gonna happen.
But no, you think something terrible's gonna happen.
Oh, just terrible.
We got ears. They're decent. Pinocchio puts down the beer-colored root beer because he's like, maybe it's bad. Now, the first of many butt shots for a tail burst. Boom. Okay, so tail burst. Always a fan of a tail burst through pants. However, I think this tail is too small for a donkey. And now we have full. Okay, that I don't care for that. Because we've just gone full, basically feral donkey head.
Yeah.
No transition phase.
No, like face gets a little bit of fur.
Exactly.
And then like maybe
Some
the teeth,
nostrils.
and then it starts to elongate.
Yes.
And then no.
We got he had ears and human head, which is fine. If you want to go piecemeal, that's all right. But give it to me gradually. I want to edge this.
Yeah. What I'm supposed to just go from flaccid to busted?
It's impossible. I've tried. So yeah, because like he's got the ears, and then he fully human head and face, and then he turns away, turns back, full donkey head. Like yeah, it's talking, so I guess it's minorly anthro, but yeah,
but nothing about the features is human.
No, it's
because even the eyes are
they're donkey eyes. Yeah. Sees himself in the mirror, grabs. Oh well, he's trying to grab his ear, but of course he's grabbing. The actor is grabbing nothing in real life, so it doesn't look perfect.
Yeah. His hand isn't closed on anything.
Yeah, he's doing okay. Oh, and also, this is what constantly infuriates me, and I don't even really understand, because I feel like there's harder things to do. Animators, absolute cowardice with tails. They will do everything they can to not have to include the tail.
Oh, yeah.
Until it is absolutely necessary. So what? Okay, here he's looking in the mirror. There, nothing swishing behind.
No,
and this is knees up, full body right now. Looks in the mirror, no tail. I'll tell you when tail appeared. But P.S. We should see it at all times from 20 seconds ago onward.
You should never not see tail.
Nothing here. Full body, nothing. Nothing, and there finally. As like until it was a full body directly from behind shot. That was the first time they considered putting the tail back.
You know why? Because the furry was too busy with Fox.
Oh yeah, he had left.
Yeah.
He had done his part.
He was that kid that jerked off 45 times.
Yeah. Just and yeah, like, and look at. Actually, I had it paused at about a good spot before.
Pause, POZ.
Or PIW, SCD. So, where's there? Like, it's too short for his body.
He's a child, though. He's going to become a small donkey.
Oh, have you seen this? Because yes, he absolutely does. Like, way too small a donkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just assumed because he's a kid, he would be a small donkey.
I guess maybe he's a juvenile.
Hold on. Is the scaling of Pinocchio like completely fucked up the whole time?
That's a good question.
Because he was so much like the beer stein.
Yeah.
Was
it was like in his hand. It was like kind of big for
him.
Big for a mug. But still like red as a mug. But here he's 10 inches tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No more questions.
So it's a real it's a
cat's.
Well, I was going to say it's a real if the thing's always chasing you, why is it standing naked on top of the roof? I don't know, it looks cool.
Yeah. It's
Can we we need to do a bonus episode at some point on It Follows so I can get mad about plot holes.
where we talk about a generally good horror movie with a gaping plot hole.
Oh, P.S. I finally saw the black phone and you were right about everything. Continue.
Did you, not having had me already tell you about it, did you watch the movie and pretend that Magic Sister wasn't in it the whole time and it was still the same movie?
Kinda.
It's fun.
Kinda.
She does nothing.
Nope.
She is one, inarguably actually magic,
Yeah.
and two,
Hot. Is that what you were going to say? Hot?
I was going to say worthless. But
She takes him to the wrong house.
Yes.
But then it's accidentally across the street from the right
yeah,
house.
which they would have found anyway.
Spoiler alert.
Who cares? Fuck off.
Kill yourself.
Do I even have... I really don't have time to talk about that. I saw an early access screening of Smile yesterday.
Oh!
And get this.
It was amazing.
Dog shit.
Well, Scott, what
sucked.
do you expect
I don't know what I expect.
from a movie about a thing that steals smiles?
It would have been legit good as a comedy.
Okay.
Like as a scare,
Yeah, yeah.
like if they did it as a scary movie type parody,
Yeah.
legit good. And some scenes you literally wouldn't have to change.
Nice.
Do I care about spoiling a scene?
I think
from
other
Smile?
people are gonna.
One scene?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm going to. So too bad, question mark. Fast forward 30 seconds from, do 1 30-second skip from now if you don't want to hear about it. She gives her nephew her dead cat as a birthday present. And it is every bit as funny as it sounds.
That is pretty fucking amazing.
Anyway, so let's get back to old Lampy pleading with a now doll-sized Pinocchio. Okay, we got yeah. So we got fur on morphing hands, but then immediately switch to just a shadow silhouette of him on a wall. With Pinocchio cowering for
Like a bitch.
for the rest of the TF.
Like
and
a fucking bitch.
also, I hate to harp on tail size. Look, we all know I'm a tail size queen,
You are a huge tail size queen.
which is funny.
That's why we're best friends.
Which is funny coming from a fucking snow leopard. But that is perhaps why we're friends.
a snow leopard who had the most
Cumbersome.
hindrance of a tail the whole time.
For 3 years. Although 2 of those years weren't wrestling, but it was over a period of 3 years.
Couldn't even jump off the second rope without tripping over my own fucking tail.
That was a tough one. That was definitely a tough one. Look at the tail size in the shadow when they do the shadow. It is like a mouse tail.
Yeah, it is.
Can you?
Yeah.
Embarrassing. And then, so now we're full feral, and he's just like a baby donkey.
He is.
He's like 2 feet tall. I don't understand. I guess he's a juvenile. Now, here's the thing. So Pinocchio has grown the ears now.
Yeah.
And I think we're due for a Pinocchio butt shot with the tail burst. Yes. So, Pinocchio's ears and tail are also artificial, like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Which first I wanted to be mad at, then I'm like, it's actually more logical.
Yeah, than him turning into a real...
Than him getting real donkey ears and a real donkey tail.
You mean like getting DNA?
Like getting DNA. Like, is there blood flow to those parts of him?
Is there blood flow to other parts of him?
I mean, he's always got wood.
Oh, my butthole is full of splinters.
Yeah, so like logically it does make more sense. It's weird and I wouldn't have expected it, but this movie is a big this movie loves explaining things.
Oh.
The reason he's Pinocchio or Pinocchio is because he's made of pine. You know that gaping plot hole in the Pinocchio story where you're like, why is his name Pinocchio?
Yeah.
There's 50 of those, and it's so annoying. But they don't explain why the inside of Monstro, the whale, except he's not a whale anymore, he's a fucking Cthulhu.
What?
Why the inside of him is bioluminescent. Where we're like, well, certainly they'll
He
have to.
swallowed all the bioluminescence in the ocean.
Well, like, certainly they'll explain this. Like, yeah, he's got all the he ate all the bioluminescent krill. No mention of why the inside of this monster is well
He's
lit.
the Kraken.
He's absolutely the Kraken.
Also, he's standing naked on the roof.
And he's standing naked on the
It
roof.
looks cool.
Shouldn't he be following them as per the rules of It
Oh,
Follows?
you crashed your car. Hopefully, the 15 steps from the house to the car, it doesn't go. Oh, you're in the hospital now.
Oh.
Interesting.
You're in the hospital the next day.
The next day.
So infuriating.
God,
You make me so mad. Why you gotta make me so mad? God damn it. Fucking things suck. I think that's most of...
Well, what does Pinocchio look like? Is he just the tail ears like traditionally? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he never goes...
He doesn't go full retard?
He doesn't go full donkey retard.
Show me Monstro.
I will show you Monstro.
Give me that
There were
spooky ass
inside
not
Monstro.
whale.
There's some teeth.
How'd you get in there?
We're inside. Oh yeah, the cat CG because cats don't exist in real life.
Well, Scott, how are you supposed to get the cat to do a head turned sideways smirk or like confused why something's happening?
Wait for tentacles. Oh look, fucking
Oh yeah,
tentacles. And like his fins are like wings.
huh? Why?
Because I don't know.
Because
Giant-
save the whales?
Giant carnivorous whale wasn't scary enough.
Maybe they didn't own the rights to Moby Dick. How'd you get in there?
I can't.
Oh, I guess that's
believe-
Mickey, not
It,
Jimmy.
it sounds a lot like Mickey. It's a slightly more southern Mickey, basically.
Yeah.
But it's so weird that it's JGL doing it.
Ah, you know why? Because Christians are fucking retarded. Ah.
Hour 21 in, and we got
So the two fucking
movies.
movies.
Well,
We could end it here and do a special bonus edition that's just the movies.
oh, that's maybe smart.
because otherwise it's going to be another hour
We got
of movies.
shit to do. Okay, good. Well, is there anything else I can beef this episode up with, or are we?
Beef? You got beef?
Is that
That's not a beef.
It's not time. It's not time for beef.
Well,
Drew,
we
come
can
on.
talk about the cool local actor who did something really sweet for his mother.
Yes.
So anyone who is familiar with the CW television program Riverdale.
I have breaking news. I hate to interrupt you just as you started the thing. On the TV during however I said it the first time, which is Wednesday Night Dynamite AEW. What the fuck? The September 28th, 2022 edition. Two women just did a move badly.
Yeah, I saw.
You saw
The dragon leg screw?
fucked up dragon screw.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Continue.
it was just silly because they're
Oh my god.
both good.
They're both good, and I wasn't expecting a second rope
Is that
pile
the
driver.
finish?
Yeah.
Second rope pulling pile driver was the finish.
Huh. You know what? I'm going to say they made up for the dragon screw. Ladies, my apologies. Who was that? A Tony Storm and what? A Serena Deeb?
Serena Deeb. Who's that one? Who the fuck's that one?
Who's that one?
Who's that one? Oh, that's Madison Rain. Who the fuck's that one? Is that Cora Jade? Is that Casey James? Is that...
Is that young wrestler Zoe Stark?
yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
It's very funny that they signed a female wrestling star who can't wrestle.
Well, she's gonna.
I think she thinks she's gonna.
She thinks she's gonna.
I mean, and I think
just don't take a kick in the back of the head out of the corner.
don't take a light kick to the back
Yeah.
that paralyzes you for
Don't
3
give
years.
yourself whiplash.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't think they would have signed her if they didn't. think
I
she
mean,
was
I don't
gonna
know.
wrestle.
It's appearance. Like it's just signing new
guess.
people makes people get excited.
That's true. Anyway, what's going on locally? Local news.
Yeah. So
And what's the name of this episode so I don't have to think of it later? I've got the thumbnail. It's definitely going to be Pinocchio.
I don't know. Let's just keep flowing. Maybe it'll come out.
Maybe it'll just happen.
So we didn't watch movies, so we're just killing time, riffing and relaxing and chilling.
You
and...
literally started a story.
No, it's over. Okay, anyways, there's anyone who's familiar with the CW show Riverdale, it films locally here in Vancouver.
Would you describe it as a gritty Archie
I
reboot?
would say that there's not only a gritty Archie, there's also a gritty Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
That's
which
right.
also films here, which there's crossover of now, I think.
Does gritty Sabrina still have the cat?
No.
Salem?
The cat TF'd into Gritty from the Philadelphia Flyers. So it's a literal gritty.
It's literally
Sabrina
gritty.
the Teenage Witch.
Okay, interesting.
So obviously, when shows film here locally, they hire local actors all the time.
Yeah.
So I think I've seen a few episodes of Riverdale.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely a man in my early 30s, and I was dating a girl in her early 20s, and she definitely made me watch some of it. I don't know how much I saw. Luke Perry was still alive, so whatever
different time.
that was. So when they film locally, they often hire local actors to fill in like guest spots or like minor roles that aren't the key players.
So this wasn't Archie.
This was not, in fact, KJ Appia. Something.
Wow. Pulling actual Archie
I
from
don't know
Riverdale?
if that's actually his name.
Oh, I'm fascinated.
He's from New Zealand.
A dirty Kiwi. We actually don't have any friends in
KJ
New Zealand.
Appa. I nailed it.
You basically,
Sort of.
yeah, I think you had it. KJ Appa.
The two female leads in it are super hot, by the way. Anyways.
I was literally just going to say that. Betty and Veronica can get it. And are they,
one of them?
I hope they're of age.
They're both of age.
One of them's a man.
No, they're way older. They're like in their like mid to late.
They're
20s.
100. There have been...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
This is shocking to you?
Yes. There have been 117 episodes of Riverdale.
They're on like season 8.
The only person in every episode, Betty. Not Archie, not Veronica, not Jughead Jones, which I didn't know was his last name.
Yeah. She is in... she plays a stripper
Nice.
in...
Oh, she looks familiar.
Yeah, she's in...
Lily Reinhart.
Lily Reinhardt. She's in Hustlers with J-Lo.
Ah, okay.
And she's a babe. And I believe the other one...
Oh, and she was in... she was in your favorite movie, the all-female reboot of Charlie's Angels.
Nice. And I believe...
What was its domestic gross? $17?
Well, the funniest part about it was that it was Elizabeth Banks directed it.
Yes.
And before the movie even came out,
She blamed sexism?
She was doing like press where she was saying that like men refuse to see this movie because they're sexist.
Yeah, and we're like, Elizabeth, wait till the movie
It's out
comes
in 4 months. What do
That's
you?
like Trump saying the elections...
It's still in post-production.
Yeah, that's Trump saying the election's rigged 4 months in advance.
Yeah, which it was.
I mean,
as we all know.
Yeah, even a broken clock is right all
and
the
then
time.
I believe the other girl might have been... No, I'm thinking of somebody
I think the other girl might have been in pornography.
I thought she was in the Power Rangers reboot, but I
Ooh.
don't think she was. I think she's in something else.
She's in not much. She's in a Chainsmokers video.
Sick.
She's not in a lot. She's she did a voice on a 2020 episode of The Simpsons. Is that what you're thinking?
Ooh, that was what it was. Nailed it.
Oh, she was in the Andy Samberg Christina Milian vehicle,
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs,
Palom.
and not
Okay, whatever.
too much else.
We're getting off track here. So,
It's okay. The dynamic has changed. We're good. Now I feel good.
local British Columbia actor Ryan Grantham, who has appeared in such television shows as Riverdale and Supernatural, and was in the 2010 film Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Diarrhea of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh my God! What?
Uh-oh. Breaking news?
Breaking news!
Oh, Andrew. That one got Seb up.
Seb, you need to see this shit.
Shows phone to cat.
Canadian actor Ryan Grantham has been sentenced to life in prison
Why is that?
After pleading guilty to murdering his mother,
Oh, boy.
Barbara White, in 2020. The 24-year-old who played Jeffrey Augustine in the teen drama Riverdale
Jeffy Oggs.
was sentenced at British Columbia Supreme Court in Vancouver on Wednesday. He pled guilty to second-degree murder.
This Wednesday? Or a Wednesday?
September 23rd, so last week.
Oh, it's pretty fucking...
Yeah, because we found about it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So he pled guilty to second-degree murder after having initially been charged with first-degree murder. Here's the thing. Here's the breaking news for you and me.
Boy, oh boy.
Prosecutors said he also had plotted to kill Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
First mom, then the prime minister.
Then the prime minister. Grantham admitted to shooting his mother in the back of the head as she played piano in their home north of Vancouver.
Which, that is some horror movie shit.
In a video taken on his GoPro camera after the killing, the actor filmed his mother's body while saying, "I shot her in the back of the head. In the moments after, she would have known it was me." So she didn't die and knew he did it.
Right.
After drinking beer and smoking...
Good question mark?
I think he's saying, like, she knew I fucking did it. After drinking beer and smoking marijuana for hours following the murder, he packed a car with...
Okay, pause. Pause
it.
Drinking beer and smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
That's... After I kill my mom... I'm doing something a little heavier.
Well, look at the fucking wiener. He's a fucking wiener kid.
Okay.
He's not cool.
How old is he?
24.
He looks 12.
Yeah, he's a child.
Okay, this is... Okay, yeah. He looks like... Yeah, smoking beer and drinking marijuana, that does look like a wild time for him, actually.
Yeah. I had a marijuana cigarette.
Yeah. He's blowing doinks out in Amish.
Fat old doinks. That's amazing. So, after drinking beer and smoking marijuana for hours following the murder, he packed a car with 3 guns, ammunition, and 12 Molotov cocktails he had made, as well as camping supplies and directions to Mr. Trudeau's cottage residence. He drove roughly 200 kilometers east to the town of Hope before turning around and driving to a Vancouver
I thought he was going to get him in Tofino.
Then you wouldn't be able to go.
Then I wouldn't be able to go.
But there might be a big X spray painted on the ground where he got killed.
JFK
and then you could go take pictures there next time you go with your family.
That would be cool. His place there is... very nice. You can it's super secluded, so you can't see much of it, but from what you can see, it looks like every bit of the $10 million.
Is that where they filmed Come to Daddy?
It's pretty close to where it's actually really. It is
where they filmed it.
It's on the same beach. Yeah. It's literally it is a because Come to Daddy is on an island just on a sandbar out from the beach. It's a 2-minute walk from Trudeau's beachfront thing to where they filmed Come to Daddy.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
That is very cool. So yeah, he drove 200 kilometers east to Hope, turning around and driving to a Vancouver police station where he told an officer, "I killed my mother."
Oh, so he pussed out.
Yeah, he pussed out. What
so
a
he
fucking
could have.
bitch.
It's not like he got caught. He could have gone and done it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, is that your name? Ryan? In this house, we finish what we start.
The court also heard that Grantham had considered committing an act of mass violence at Vancouver's Lionsgate Bridge or at Simon Fraser University, where he had been a student en route before turning his car around and handing himself in. I mean, Scott, did we not drive across the Lionsgate Bridge last Wednesday?
It's entirely possible.
Although I think this was in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've considered acts of mass violence on the Lionsgate Bridge. It is a 3-lane bridge.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care if the bridge was built a long time ago when there was less traffic. I understand that.
Yep.
Why, in God's name, would you ever build something with an odd number of lanes?
I don't know. And
2 lanes would be less stupid.
Yeah. And the middle lane is controlled to go one way or the other.
Yeah, it switches.
But it's never the right direction.
Never!
Like, there's a lineup of 400 cars going on the one lane, and the 2 lanes mostly empty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fuckers.
It's the worst thing in the world. So I get where he's coming from with the Lionsgate Bridge thing.
He's been participating in mental health programs since his arrest.
Probably good.
During the trial, his lawyers argued he had been struggling with anxiety and clinical depression and had expressed a desire to kill himself and harm others in the months leading up to him killing his mother. He will not be eligible for parole for the first 14 years of his life sentence. Now, the thing that's not in this article that I read somewhere, was that he actively walked through the steps of how he was going to do it the day before so that he knew he could do it without her, like, struggling and maybe getting away or maybe getting him or...
That is dark.
Yep.
That is very dark. What is it with... Maybe we should stop making television shows like this, because what is it about shows like this that just destroys people? Like, the entire cast of Glee has either killed themselves or is in jail for child pornography.
Yes.
But then I think also killed themselves.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's insane. Like, we need... Look, teens, I'm sorry. We're going to stop making television for you for a while.
Yeah.
Just for...
No more tween.
For the safety of the actors.
Yeah.
Because it's not going well. We have to stop. Are you going to be okay with 117 episodes of Riverdale? That should, like, tide you over for a while, right? We don't need to keep...
We don't need more
We don't need to keep doing this. We can stop for a while. Like, you've got a decent backlog. Tell me you found more news.
Oh my god, more breaking news, and it's awful. It's fucking awful.
Oh no.
Artist Leon Ivy Jr.,
L.I.J.?
frequently known as Juggalo Coolio, died.
No!
At 59.
Did you just broke Coolio's death on the air? God damn it.
What a bummer.
Now I'm pissed.
No foul play. Looks like he might have just died of natural causes. Coolio.
I mean that's at least 35 years longer than the average life expectancy of a black juggalo.
Yeah, or also a rapper from the 90s.
Or a rapper from the 90s.
Oh man, that fucking sucks.
That does suck. Damn it. Well, great.
Well, I'm glad I ruined your fucking life.
You did. I'm gonna try to bring it back up with one thing, and then we're gonna go off the air and just have a think for a while.
You know what we should do in celebration? Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah.
Leprechaun in the Hood, G. End of the Aqua Teen theme.
Is the name of the episode just R.I.P. Coolio and we spoil the ending at the beginning?
I think it might be R.I.P. Coolio. Back to the Lionsgate Bridge. I was recently private messaged, not to brag, by a friend of the show, Chris Von Goodwin, noted German wrestler.
Noted racist.
And racist. Well,
he's British.
That's in his DNA.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Oh, I hope I'll be British enough for your podcast. I hope I'll be British. I hope I'll be racist enough for your podcast. Don't worry, Chris.
Don't worry. You're going to say the funniest thing we've ever happened to us live.
But he actually just the last week or two messaged me and said from one of the times he was here, do you recall the time we saw that sign just before the Lionsgate Bridge updating us on the status of the traffic, and we gave it the Lionel Hutz treatment? Well, I do, so I wrote it down. No Lionsgate Bridge traffic, meaning there is no traffic at the bridge. No Lionsgate Bridge traffic, meaning there is traffic at the bridge. No Lions Gate Bridge traffic, meaning the Lions are gone. They were controlling traffic. There is traffic at the bridge. No Lionsgate Bridge traffic, meaning the Lion's Gate has gone. Similar to above, there is traffic. And no Lionsgate Bridge traffic, meaning the bridge has gone. There is understandably traffic. And with that, we bid you adieu until next week.